Hello Groveland Township. Today's video is being shot on April the 24th, 2019. And with me today is one of our staff support people, Theresa Bills. Hi Theresa.
Hi Bob.
And I want to thank her for her help on this. The presentation that you're going to see shortly here was really done by Theresa, John Noyes of the Oakland County Parks Department, and myself. And we presented it last week up at a special seminar that we went to. We thought it might be interesting to the rest of the public to see it. It really outlines what we're trying to do in branding our area as the Dixie Byway. And that's going to be the area of Dixie Highway, the original Dixie Highway, that was exit 93 in Springfield Township, where you can get off I-75 onto the original Dixie, take Dixie for about 13 miles until you get to exit 106 in Holly and get back on the expressway. This area indicated in the map is really rich with a whole lot of recreational activities for families. I mean, there's a lot of hunting land here. There's the Groveland Oaks Park. In Springfield Township, you have the 4-H Fairgrounds just outside of town, and they have the historic Ellis Barn. If you're coming up through Groveland Township, you can go to Mount Holly Ski Lodge, and north of that, of course, is the Renaissance Festival that's in Holly and Groveland Township. They see about 300,000 people a year. And then on the opposite side of the expressway is one of the largest mountain bike trail systems in Michigan. And if you go over just a little ways, you can go to historic Holly Village and the Battle Alley area. So there's a lot of things for people to do out here. And we're going to brand this area the Dixie Byway. But now we need to talk about what's going to kick it off. Yeah. Theresa?
So yes, what are we going to use to tie all this together? So we think that our new ORV park is going to have a huge draw from all over the surrounding states. And we think that is going to be our springboard. So where is this ORV park? Well, if you're familiar with where Mount Holly is, the ORV park is located on 2 gravel pits on the south and west sides of Mount Holly, between Dixie and I-75. Phase 1 is 120 acres, which is opening summer of 2020. We know that Mount Holly plans to expand their ski runs, and the ORV park will eventually expand and incorporate all of both gravel pits, putting it up to approximately 235 acres within a few years after opening.
So again, if you look at this map that shows the Dixie Highway, the area starts again at exit 93, goes about 13 miles on the original Dixie Highway, and then crosses again at exit 106 where you can get back on to the I-75 freeway in Holly. All 3 of these communities, Springfield, Groveland, and Holly Township, are interested in branding this area the Dixie Byway. And we're going to be doing that for all the facilities and services are here. But Theresa, tell them how it kind of gets tied together.
Okay, so the challenge becomes, how do you tie a bunch of diverse activities together? So Bob mentioned hunting, fishing, there's ghosts and goblins, skis, bikes, snowboards, knights in shining armor, camping, hiking, 4-H fairs, shopping, dining, and a bunch of other things. It's quite a diverse list of activities on the Dixie Byway. So we thought we would go back to the origins of the Dixie Highway and tie it back to its heritage. So for those of you who don't know, the first north-south highway is called the Dixie Highway. It's almost 100 years old. It went from Mackinac to Tampa. And the first east-west highway was called the Lincoln Highway. It went from New York to Chicago. How did people know that they were on the right road? Well, if you were on the Dixie Highway, you would be driving from Mackinac to Tampa, and every utility pole would be marked with a red and white stripe and the letters DH. So if you saw one of these poles, then you knew that you were on the right road.
So that gets to the first issue of how are we going to start branding the area between 93 and 106 as the Dixie Byway. Well, we're going to harken back to the old way that they used to mark the road. We're working with consumers to find out if we can use either wraps or banners on the utility poles between 93 and 106 with red and white stripes and the letters DH. We think this helps build some awareness of the Dixie Highway and its historical significance to the area. The second part of the branding program is to work through the Holly Chamber of Commerce to take all of the businesses that are up and down the Dixie Highway there, as well as the ones that will be moving into the area, and get all of them to display either a plaque or an applique in their business that says they're part of the Dixie Byway Commerce Division. And then the third part of what we're going to do is really kind of a viral event, and that is, how do you get some of the general public involved in promoting this Dixie Byway concept? Well, on October the 5th, we're going to have a classic car, motorcycle, and off-road vehicle show. We're going to do it on Dixie Highway. We'll get you the exact address in the very near future, but it will be on October the 5th. And the reason we're using a classic car show is they tend to be viral in nature. Most of the people that are old car nuts like me don't go to just one car show a year. They go to multiple ones. And so everybody that takes part in this inaugural Dixie car show will get a small applique decal that they can put either on the dash of their car or in the window that says, "I cruise the Dixie Byway, exit 93 to 106. And we think these three efforts, the banding on the poles and the striping, the ability to designate all the businesses on the Dixie Highway in that area, and the viral effect of a car show, will start to get the general public aware of the fact that we are branding this whole recreational area that's rich with a whole diverse number of activities as the Dixie Byway. That's our goal. And in the 20 or 40 years I've been working for the township, actually, I've never seen an effort so well accepted by three municipalities, Springfield, Groveland, and Holly, the Holly Chamber of Commerce, and the economic development people and the county parks people in Oakland County. Everybody has worked together to help start this branding activity, and we'll be going on with it going forward. So I hope that you'll kind of keep your eye out for these changes to hopefully take place starting later this year. We'll let you know the exact location of the car show, but it will be right on Dixie Highway, and it will definitely be October the 5th. So until the next video, Groveland, have a great day and be safe out there, and we'll look forward to seeing you hopefully at the October 5th car show.
Thanks for watching.